pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Seria estate for a discussion.
The Seria family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian?
Why does she want to talk with me?
The lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to my lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Seria family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Seria family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts. Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in? Well, long story short, the Seria family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Fesalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it. In any case, the Seria family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Seria reminds me of how Cardothea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Efficiency above all. the job, I guess.
Rock on! Fire!
The fruit of evolution. Brilliance lights the way.
Perfect wind to glide. Efficiency above all.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Thessalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Thessalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Thessalia, 36th matriarch of the Thessalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
aquí estamos cualquier cosa. Pero con el micrófono en la computadora para que puedan escuchar un poco. En verdad estamos agripados y estamos malos, por eso no estamos hablando. Pero sí estamos jugando un poco de este jueguito, un ratico. Oh my goodness. María le manda saludos a todos.
¡Saludos! ¡Sonic! Henry, adivina quién habla. ¿Quién habla?
Sonic. ¿Quién volvió? Estamos todos. Pero era tu primero.
Debo ofrecerte.
¿Dónde va? Pensaba que no vendrías.
Él siempre estaba aquí.
¿Y yo?
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
Ah, pero campeón.
Members of
¿Y
the
cómo te va?
family
¿Cómo te
may
va?
have troubled you,
Gracias,
but
Sonic,
there
por
is no stain that
pasarte.
can't be washed
Y
away.
nos encanta que seas tan
Every
productivo.
sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Oye, soy todo macabro. Ahora el capítulo.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
Estoy enfermo, Sonic también está enfermo. Es un virus mundial.
Un virus mundial.
I invited you here
¿Cómo así
to
me lo
ask that you
tiene?
might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's
¿Cómo
something
así,
I want to
Sonic?
know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs.
Se quebró el brazo.
It would seem Gilberto's mind
Y
is
haciendo
beyond
que te
saving.
rompiste el brazo.
But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Uy, con la
Why haven't
bicicleta.
the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever
Tiene que
shown
tener más cuidado
themselves?
porque la bicicleta, si no anda con cuidado, puede provocarte un accidente feo.
Has long since concluded.
Por eso no manejo
The
bicicleta.
Threnodian, so named
Literal.
Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted,
Eso.
the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in
Uy,
hand
cara,
toward
te
an
quedó el
abyss
brazo.
they cannot see.
Pero ya está mejor por lo menos.
Que suena como alguien que lo choca.
Friend or
Sí.
foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always... once the soul fractures, the mind will follow. Until now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Pero te sientes bien, que es lo importante.
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
¿Cuánto tiempo va a ayudar como pata con el yeso?
Probablemente
It's thick with dust.
15, 25 días.
Hard to believe they're truly worshipping
Oh my
it.
God.
O sea, eso es lo que le dan a la
Aroma
gente.
from these plants. It's
Vamos a
the
ver
same
si
scent
mi
that was
yeso
in the
dura
study.
15 días.
This is it.
O sea, eso se
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
¿Qué pasó?
Como ella dice. Que como ya tú estás ahí, ella no te va a dejar salir.
Perfect wind to glide.
Para creer un poco más.
El único que soy.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true
Qué
form.
provocativa está ella.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come. Both Jinzhou and Jue owe you their future. That makes you the only person capable of this task. I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you.
Tengo que adivinar muy bien para ver quién ha vuelto. Está
I can offer you a
difícil.
glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate. With it, they can withdraw. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then what about Cardothea?
The martyred maiden. Perhaps she resonated with, but choosing her, the maiden, was already dead. In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. Though none succeeded,
Ellos saben por qué hicieron todo eso, porque la gente se va a quedar mirando los ceros de ella todo el tiempo. No me importa quedarse todo el tiempo ahí.
I was one of them. There was a moment I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathio's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi.
Pero el Sonic hablando chino
trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my emotion should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
By all means.
Todos tienen una parte mala.
Así fue con Camelia.
Y con Jinx.
Aunque con Jinx yo no noté mucho su parte mala. Ni me acuerdo. Uy. Y ella todo orgullosa sacando ese pavo.
Because they're war.
Rover, who are you really?
Ni ella misma sabe. Hoy me llama Arbiter. Soy la sacra doncella.
No, you're likely a far more special entity.
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
Esa letra china y Sonic.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a... What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity, and yet here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master? Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos? Turvin can only serve its... There is is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the
Me dieron un
Sonosphere.
chipacito.
The mechanism beside that wall can activate.
Anything I can help you with?
Eso que tú le quitas.
Yo voy a ver si se puede equipar.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Eso para los 18.
Ladrones me estimaron. ¿Sabe por qué no me la dieron?
¿Por qué?
Sí. Ya tú sabes.
Efficiency above all.
Esa es la nueva constelación.
Why do the
La
Phasalias have a
nueva,
cable car that leads directly to the
la nueva
Sonosphere?
vaina. El nuevo
Ay, Dios,
poder.
pero aquí ya
Before
está
it became a
viejísima y un coche
Sonosphere, it was a seminary
Es un
known as the
nuevo poder de
Ayudarnos.
viento.
The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial
¿Qué dice por
harmony
aquí?
needed to be
Allá,
maintained
¿cómo
between the
está?
Thessalius and the Order, and this underground
Aquí
cable
igual un
car was
poco de Wunthering
intended to
Waves
send
con María.
scions of the family to...
Ahora mismo estamos individual para terminar unas historias y luego vamos a jugar juntos. ¿Qué es esto? Toma el tren. Mira, ya la llevo por ahí.
allá.
You seem perturbed.
Bienvenido,
Are
cuenta
you still gathering
todo.
your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
Esa es la nueva
I'd like to
constelación,
share a
porque nosotros
different
tenemos
Sí, esa es la
otras
nueva.
constelaciones.
Se lo del bien.
Rivers eventually converge into the same
Mira
ocean.
eso.
If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
Ah, se escucha rápido porque
You're
es raro
quite
porque
different
lo
from what the rumors
pusimos
say.
de otra manera.
And what rumors
Pues se
have
llama
you
mal.
heard?
That
Lo pusimos
you're a
directamente de la
recluse,
laptop.
a mystic
Pues se oye mal,
obsessed
como
with the
dice María.
crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor.
Cambió al
Que yo estaba usando los tres. Dios mío. Pero son mejores que los míos. Está asustada.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here. Oh, this will be fun.
No sé, no se oye muy bien, no, casi no entiendo lo que hago. No se oye muy bien.
Why not savor this? Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonosphere itself?
Didn't think there would be gull pups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I better not ask if she plans to do it now.
Bells of sirens.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across...
Y ahora, ¿cómo se escucha ya? ¿Se escucha mejor?
Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory.
Ahí estoy yo.
Still an ordinary member of the family, watching it.
Yo voy a pedir que ella viva él.
Just outside the
¿Cómo
seminary.
se llama el dragón de Goku?
It wasn't until later
Chan- Chan-
when I attempted to
Chanli.
resonate with Turvin that I gained a
Chanli, ¿es que se llama?
partial glimpse
¿El dragón de
of the
Goku?
Sierra Sphere's
No,
interior.
Shenlong.
Chenlo.
Someone inside the
Este
ceremony
dragón es
did something to
Chenlo.
save the
Y
spring.
que ya está viva.
Precisely.
Una muchacha que casi me mata a mí.
Part of he is doing, but as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide.
Se escucha mejor.
I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation.
Díganos si se escucha
to
mejor
trust
para
your leader.
contarle de qué
But
se
it's best to
trata
keep
este
those
nuevo
thoughts to
juego
yourself.
por este canal.
But the
Di que androides de
familiar
Temu.
knows where the heart is. And it is there that strikes the
Ay,
hardest.
ahora.
¿Cómo así?
Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when
Explícale de
the
qué se trata el
evidence is
juego.
clear.
Ajá.
Explícale de qué se trata.
Tú lo conoces, tú nomás que yo lo juego. Tú tienes más horas que yo jugando este juego.
Bueno, este juego se trata de unas diosas místicas. Ustedes no ven esa imagen de esa chica, de la que está usando Henry. Pues ese es el nuevo personaje que salió. Este es un juego abierto también, o sea, tú puedes jugar con otra gente y así. Es más de aventura, subir personajes de nivel, pelea todo el tiempo y mujeres buenas.
Juego de mujeres.
Henry en este juego es hembra y yo soy varón. Oye ese cambio de género.
Literal.
Son buenas las mujeres aquí, o sea, salvan al mundo. O sea, son superheroínas en pocas palabras. Sonic, esa mente. Mira esa tipa, mira esa medusa salir. Esa especie de esa tipa no la supero. Pero Henry tiene una que te da un golpe y ya te mata.
Están saliendo a flote.
Las mujeres aptas de detonación. Diache Ayala. Ustedes no se le va a esa vaina de detonar.
Van a hacerle bullying al pobre Johan. Sin estar aquí. No, espérate, no me dejes.
Coge la T.
Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And
Me he matado.
Coge la T, sube.
No puedo. Ah, sí.
Claro que sí.
El vuelo. Se me olvidó que no estoy en mi ciudad primaria, que no se puede usar el vuelo.
Las mujeres, ¿quién es tu héroe favorito? Yo creo que ya me lo dieron.
Usa esa espada con todo tu poder.
Ah, no lo he terminado.
La cantidad de detonación que hay en este mundo es grande.
Se me fue.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Constantine.
Disculpen por el ruido canino. Nuestra perra está descompuesta.
Cantarella Seria. Oh, Seria. It seems your ties with the Orderum.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
Se oye con ruido el micrófono cuando detecta sonido. Quizá tiene que ser el sonido del juego. Déjame ponérmelo con los audífonos. Es que estoy muy vaina el día de hoy. Estoy muy aragán. Pero gracias por el dato, y así no hemos cenado. Gracias por el dato.
Gracias, Aishala.
A Neudi Ayala.
Sony, tú tienes que decirnos así de vez en cuando, porque tú fuiste el primero que entraste.
Sony lo que está es amándose el mismo, amando a Sonic. Ya me imagino que ahí tiene que estar bien.
Of this sort.
Estamos comiendo nachos de Sonics.
Ay, ya terminé. Mira, te dan la espada.
Claro, tienen que darlo. Solamente si termina la historia.
Pero aleluya, terminé. Ya puedo.
Ah, no, Sony, no te antojes, no te antojes. Tienes un brazo malo y tienes que descansar.
Y comió ceviche. ¿Tú sabes lo rico que es un ceviche? Oh my god.
¿Quién, Sony?
Sony, sí.
Ah, pero y se queja.
Voy a tirar otra vez. Después me...
¿Sabes?
¿Sobre qué falta?
Morado. No, pero ya tú no viste cuánta tuya tú tienes ya.
Apenas he tirado como 4 veces.
No, contado.
Ah, no he tirado contado. Sonic está concentrado en sus chicas. Hasta yo puse una de fondo y la veo todos los días y yo, oh my god, qué preciosa. Mírala ahí en el aire.
¿Qué diablo está pasando?
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Gracias. Sé que puedo volar. Él se está viviendo el show más que yo.
if it's to prevent.
Nos gustan juegos así también. Si ustedes han jugado juegos similares, déjenos saber. Tienen que ser juegos family friendly, gracias.
And these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head.
Como la radio de la policía.
This view matches with what I saw.
¿Todavía se escucha mal?
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Policía en camino.
I gave to a gondola.
Ok, como un ruido aparte. Yo creo que yo tengo que ver cuál problema es ese, en verdad. No sé si son los filtros o el micrófono. O quizás el abanico. Tengo que chequear realmente qué es eso. A ver si no hay saturación. Creo que ahí no puede haber saturación. Hey, el Bauti, ¿cómo estás? Un placer. A ver, ¿ahí se escucha mejor? Uy, comenzar la clase. Métele duro, métele duro. Umbral de apertura. Ok. Hay que ver. Uy. Oh my god. Wait, what? Henry, déjate de vagancia y conecta el micrófono. Ya está conectado el micrófono, viejo. De hecho, ya está conectado. Literal, ya está conectado.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Me? now's not the time to be so careless after that promise you just made to Thea. You should focus on learning more about this place from her. I'll be watching with great interest to see what you come up with.
¿Me escucha mejor a mí ahora? ¿Me escucha? ¿Me escucha? Aló. Aló. ¿Me escucha mejor? A ver. ¿Qué mejor ahora? ¿Escucha mejor ahora? Ya sabe. Ah, ok. Perdonen el ruido, de verdad.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
¿Casi no se oye mi voz o el ruido?
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Qué bella.
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Ah, qué bien. Este momento. Momento lésbico.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Sonic en Perú muy pronto.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
El Hugo.
I can feel strong remnant energy.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must to release it. We'll need to clear away the remaining remnants.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
¿Qué? ¿En Cuba? ¿O no hay internet? ¿En serio?
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further.
A mí el internet llegaba a cualquier lugar. ¡Wow!
More Dark Tide remnants. Don't worry. This much...
Oh, no, no estamos haciendo... Zani, sin parte de... Ok, entiendo. Te digo yo que... Otra tecnología ahora ya. Ay, que Hugo ahora es un perro el día de hoy. Apenas acabo de ver la imagen. Ya.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here.
No se escapó
This calibrator
una historia
seemed
parecida a
well-known.
esa. Oh my god.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. I sense moment of resonance.
El mejor.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Se quedó vieja para Perú. Claro. El juego del quedó. ¿Cuál viejo? ¿Cuál juego del viejo sería? El de los parkour.
Sounds like Phone's
Estoy
getting
pensando.
impatient. Let's
hacerlo es terminarlo porque, o sea, no le he continuado porque obviamente que pero sí quedó mal. ¿Le gustó mucho ese juego a ustedes? Yo estaba jugando ya for fun porque me gusta, pero interesante, es heavy. Pensando subir a la cima con María. ¿Tú crees de eso? Con María, de subir suave. Será más complicado, claro está, porque seremos dos amarrados de una cadena, pero sería cool.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Another water
Henry
rise is
seguramente tengo un sueño. ¿Por qué lo
coming.
dice?
Hold on to something?
¿Se nota que tengo sueño?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. It's very obstacles ahead. Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one. That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
Ah,
This should do the trick.
Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark. Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex. To know I'm a villain, then remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am... I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
Estaba haciendo la... Oh.
No te caiga.
Wind guide me.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion! I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when BAM! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend
Sí,
assistance when
él es la misma persona,
Thrunodian
Ayala.
altered them.
Joan es el mismo que está en
Quite
WhatsApp.
natural, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?